We're back on Super Millionaire. If you just tuned in, we're off to one heck of a start here tonight so far in this studio. We still have our first contestant, Bedrock, from Minecraft Insanity Camp here, who has just won $500,000 with the help of those 2 additional lifelines before the break. It has been quite a ride here in this first game so far. How is your experience here, Bedrock?
Oh, pretty exciting. Quite intense and also pretty damn exciting. I will surely never ever forget this experience. I had a great time here tonight.
Aw, we'll surely never ever forget you here as well, buddy. Okay, here we go again, Bedrock. You now have $500,000, only 4 questions away from the $10 million. Unfortunately, all the lifelines are gone. You are all on your own at this point. So if you're ready to get back to it again, let's play! This is a big one, Bedrock. Here it is for $1 million. In which classic novel is the first line, "In my younger and more vulnerable years, my father gave me some advice that I've been turning over in my mind ever since"? Great Expectations, The Great Gatsby, The Love of the Last Tycoon, The Wind in the Willows.
God, this is one of the questions that I should know. Unfortunately, I don't have an inkling on this one. I really wish I had another phone a friend. This would be another one for Glassrock, or hell, even any other contestant on my line who's available that could possibly notice the question, but I don't.
You'll go back down to $250,000 if you get it wrong, but if you're right, it's $1 million.
If I had an idea, I would most definitely go for it, but unfortunately, I don't. I'd really love to get the million, even though 10 million is a lot more than that. But I'm still happy with 500,000.
So, are you going to take the money then?
Yeah, I'm going to take the 500,000.
Alright, he's out of here with $500,000, and here it is, buddy. Right there. Thanks for playing, Bedrock. Good luck to you and the rest of your show, dude.
Surely had a lot of fun being here tonight. Thanks for having me here.
No problem, buddy. Good luck. Isn't that great? What a great player to start this off with. And the answer to that question, if you're playing along at home, was The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. It's a tough one, but that's what I like to see. First game tonight, he just walked away with $500,000 to help out some in need and to make some improvements to his show. That's great. And now we're all ready to get our second contestant to sit in that hot seat to play for $10 million tonight. So let's welcome Tumblr! Hello, bro! You finally made it! Welcome to the show.
Thank you so much, bro. Really glad to be here tonight.
Now come on, let's play for the big money! Crazy first game with Bedrock walking out of here with $500,000, huh?
Yeah, he did great on that one.
Did you know the answer to his $1 million question while you were waiting to be finally in here?
Well, not really, but I am familiar with at least one of those novels that was mentioned from the options he has there on that question.
So how are you feeling that you're the second one to play here tonight?
A little nervous, but I'm pretty excited.
Alright, good luck to you here tonight, bro.
Thanks, man.
Okay, Tumblr, you are now just 15 questions away from $10 million. You know all the rules, all the lifelines, and how important it is to get to that $250,000 level. With that being said, are you ready, bro?
Heck yeah, I'm so ready for this, bro.
Let's do it then. Let's play Super Millionaire right now. Second game in progress now as we start again at $1,000. And here it is, Tumblr. What is the capital of Japan? Beijing, Tokyo, Seoul, Twin Ring Moteki.
I'm not being fooled by that last question for this question, but it's obviously B! Tokyo! The final answer.
Yes, it is. You got $1,000. Good for you. Next question for $2,000. What animal is the national symbol of Australia? Kangaroo, koala, emu, crocodile.
The answer is A kangaroo. I'm making that my final answer, mate.
Yeah, you got it right, bro, for $2,000. Going for $3,000. How many bones do we have in an ear? 3, 4, 5, or 6?
3. Final answer.
Of course it is, bro. You got $3,000. Up to $5,000. What is the largest ocean in the world? Atlantic Ocean, Indian Ocean, Arctic Ocean, or Pacific Ocean?
Easy stuff. Pacific Ocean. Final.
Oh yes. Right answer for $5,000. And here comes the first milestone question for $10,000. Who painted the famous artwork The Starry Night? Is it Salvador Dali, Pablo Picasso, Vincent van Gogh, or Claude Monet?
I've seen this painting many times already, so it's definitely C. Vincent van Gogh. Final answer.
Yes, it was. It's Vincent van Gogh. Just made it through the first milestone. He got $10,000. 5 away from that all-important $250,000 level. He's 10 away from $10 million, and we'll be right back in a moment. Don't go away now. What a great way to start off this first episode here tonight. If you all just tuned in, you just missed Bedrock's game as he walked away with $500,000. And now we have Tumblr, our second contestant in the studio to play for $10 million, who has just got started on with the game and was doing quite well. Still feeling strong here, buddy?
It's still pretty exciting to be here tonight in this studio.
Alright, good to know. And what about you? What are you going to do with the money that you can win here tonight?
Well, besides donating some of it to charity and other stuff like that, I'm probably going to spend some on the stuff I wanted. And probably traveling a little with all of my friends. Including you, of course, buddy.
Oh gosh, how can you lose? I love that. That's pretty good. Okay, so here's where you are right now, bro. You have $10,000 and you're going for $20,000 with all of your lifelines intact. Only 5 more right answers away to get to that all-important $250,000 level. You already know what that means if you get there. So are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it!
Alright, let's get to it. Let's play. $10 away from $10 million, and here it is for $20,000. How many minutes are in a full week? 1,440, 10,080, 43,800, or 525,600?
Okay, so it's definitely not A, since 1,414 minutes are for the whole day. It's not C either, since that one is for the whole month. As for D, that's for the whole year. That means 10,080 minutes are for the whole week. So I'll say B, 10,080 minutes. That's my final answer.
Yeah, that's right, you got it. Very good, here it is for 40,000. What is the fourth letter of the Greek alphabet? Omega, Omicron, Delta, Epsilon.
Can we get a lot harder than that? It's definitely C, Delta. Final answer.
Yes, you're absolutely right. Alright, going nice and steady here. Going for $80,000 with only 8 away from the $10 million. Here it is. Which of these cities is known as the Eternal City? Is it Cape Town, London, Rome, or New York?
Okay, if I remember correctly here, Cape Town is known as the Mother City. London is called the Old Smoke, or the Big Smoke. New York is called the Big Apple. And if I'm not mistaken here, that leaves Rome, which is known as the Eternal City. So, I'm sure enough the answer here is definitely C, Rome, the final answer.
You sure have a big brain, bro. That's the right answer. All of his lifelines are still intact here. He's going pretty strong here tonight. 2 more to get up to that $250,000 level. So here it is for $150,000. In what year did the French Revolution begin? 1786, 1787, 1788, or 1789?
For this one, I think I still have a hunch on this. Let me think about this a bit.
All 3 lifelines are still intact here, buddy. $70,000 is what you will lose here if you're wrong. Take your time to think about it.
A lot of money to lose here, but I don't mind having $10,000. It's still a lot of money, but I think I know the answer to this one. I could still use a lifeline if I want to, but I'm going to save them later on for now. But anyways, the answer is D, 1789. Final answer.
I think this is probably why I would never watch those 2 French superheroes ever again. Just won $150,000.
Stuff for one night is clearly worth it.
Big brain moment.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that sound means that time is up for the night, but Tumblr, of course, will be back here in the next episode, as he is only 6 away from $10 million, and only 1 more question away from those 2 additional and fantastic lifelines. So next time, join us as we continue Tumblr's game and see who will be the next contestant to play after Tumblr for the second and exciting night of the 20th anniversary special of Super Millionaire. This is Fly Swat, and from everybody here in the studio, we'll see you next time on Super Millionaire. Good night, everyone.